So I went into this, and I'd seen the poster, and the poster sort of pretty much tells you it's got this very fine cast, and it's got this piece of handsome scenery behind it, and it's got that title, which pretty much tells you everything you need to know about the tone of the film. It's got that whimsy, it's got that quirkiness, it's got that quaintness, all of which I can take up to a point, and then beyond that I kind of slightly lose patience with it. Here's a clip.
Maybe we should go back and talk to her, one-on-one.
What? Why? She was no help at all. What difference would it make?
You're not being fair on her, mate. You've just met her. You've got to give her a chance.
And you know that the movie is being pitched to some extent to the same audience that flocked to see Exotic Marigold and made that sort of, such a big hit. There was a review once of a film that I think was in the Radio Times film guide, which used the phrase "goes down nicely with a cup of tea, misses." And the phrase was used semi-ironically, but it became a sort of a chant for a certain kind of movie. The movie which on a Wednesday afternoon goes down well with a cup of tea. It is a very, very innocuous film. And that's, for me, part of the failure of it. I think the script could have been sharper. I think the film needed a little bit of an edge. I mean, it was interesting that I remember just recently, there was a film called Another Mother's Son, which is set in Jersey, and starred Jenny Seagrove. And I remember going in to see that, thinking that it was going to be a particular kind of film, and actually being surprised that it had more edge than I had expected. It actually turned out to be a grittier piece than I had thought it. This went completely the other way. It went absolutely to being something which was kind of fun and whimsical and quaint, but what it felt like was the lack of surprise. Just it needed something more substantial. It needed something you could sink your teeth into. I think the whole cast are giving it their all and enjoying themselves, and it's a pleasant enough experience, but it felt very, very frothy and very, very flimsy.